With all this talk about masks and building capacity, does that mean we'll start to see our churches fill up again?
KAMC Matthew Stell talked with a few of our local pastors today, and Matthew, I guess it sounds like they're going to play it safe for now.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Brian and Lauren. This past year for these two churches have definitely been tough, and now they've even got tougher decisions to make as we get closer to Easter.
All businesses of any type are allowed to open 100%.
And according to the governor, that includes places of worship, like Monterey Church of Christ, who after 3 months of being closed, started having limited capacity services last June. And since then, they say they haven't had any major COVID issues.
We're back to about 65% of our folks who are gathering compared to where we were previously.
But with Abbott's announcement Tuesday, Monterey pastor Barry Stevens says you probably won't see a packed house there come Easter.
My guess is that we will not return to 100% capacity in terms of our worship center, for example. We've got some folks who are still fearful of returning because they don't want to succumb to this virus.
Across town at First Progressive Baptist Church, Pastor Deshaun Avery says ending the statewide mask mandate is happening a little too soon in his opinion.
It's really not the time because I think we're still in a place where we're recovering, but we still got a long way to go.
For most of the pandemic, his services stayed pretty much virtual. The congregation recently decided to move back to indoor worship, but knowing what's about to happen March 10th, they've decided to just have church in the parking lot.
I'm looking forward to the Easter day, the Resurrection Day, and we're gonna do really the same thing. We'll be outside. And we'll try to celebrate the best we can in a different environment. We realize we'll never get back to our normal, and so we have to come up with our new normal.
Both pastors saying either way, they encourage their members to still wear their mask, but they're hopeful that this will all be over soon.
I am just delighted with every positive word, every positive step I hear. And so it is really, really neat to see those numbers of folks who have the virus, see that number going down. And my prayer is that that will continue to be the case.
Let's stay the course, continue to be safe, continue to worship God, wear our masks. Again, I could shout with the best of them with my mask on, and so I believe the mask will not hinder us. We could definitely continue that course.
Both congregations will meet in the next week or so to officially discuss their next steps. Hopefully, both will have a plan for return by April. Lauren?